Hey buddy, welcome to the G1 Report. Thanks for tuning in. So, A Block Night 2 just wrapped up, and it was pretty dang good, I have to say. Highlights of the night for me was Suzuki, as per usual, just running wild over Makabe and the ringside and destroying barricades. Had a couple surprises throughout this one, so let's just get to it. Got those opening tag matches. This is the point where I'm gonna kind of start to maybe gloss over some of these. I watch them, but nothing too important seems to happen. A couple standouts from this one was Sho and Ishii versus Sanada and Naito. Interesting to see two members of the same block teaming up together. Of course, Sho ate the pin on this. And then after that, it was Goto and Yo versus Owens and Omega. Pretty decent match. Pretty decent. I'm just skipping over some of these. I just really want to get to these block matches because, my goodness, medium Michael Elgin versus Hangman Page. This was a lot better than I thought it would be. I can't really sit there and watch Ring of Honor, so I haven't seen their matches there. But this was just a good, solid, thick, heavy-hitting match. Hangman Page got to show off a lot of his moves, a lot more flippy-dippy stuff. It was really nice to see suplex, powerbomb, slam, all this. This was just a nice solid match to show off. I felt like Michael Elgin got more out of this one. Of course he did, he won. But Michael Elgin got more out of this one than Hangman did. I've yet to see that standout Hangman performance that I've been aching for this G1. I really want to get behind him. Almost same goes for Tama Tonga. I really want that just one, multiple, but I mean just that one performance that I'm thinking back on for years to come. I'm thinking, wow, that's when Hangman started. Can't say it was this match. It was a good match. It was solid. Hangman looked great in it. Of course, he's a solid worker, and I enjoy watching him. But he hasn't had that just one breakout. Like, whoa, okay, that's the guy. Elgin, I feel like, has been pretty well established for years now. So yeah, Elgin won this one. Elgin is currently undefeated with 4 points, whereas Hangman Page is 1 win, 1 loss at 2 points. We move up next to Yoshihashi versus Evil. I didn't realize how kind of closely intertwined these two were. I want to say they're roughly about the same age. They started with the company at about, I want to say Yoshihashi's been there longer than that, but I guess it was in a matter of wins and losses and G1s that I was hearing on commentary that they're pretty evenly matched in this one. This was a decent match. There's a cool chair spot, which I always pop for that one. Oh no, the chair's on his head and he's gonna hit it with the other chair that's on his head. Oh my goodness, I hope he's okay. They've been really putting over Yoshihashi on commentary, I feel like, and I'm actually getting interested in these Yoshihashi matches now. I want to see him do better, and I think this G1 is going to be that for him. Wow, it's going to get us behind him as a true underdog, and we're going to be like, yeah, man, come on, you can do it. You can just be better, and there's something in there, and I mean, this was a decent match. He's put on some decent matches so far in this G1. No one can dispute that, but he doesn't really have... I mean, Ishii has a bit of a character. Yano is all character. Yoshihashi, who is he? Can you describe Yoshihashi to me other than he has blondish hair and he comes down with the stick? What does he do except fill out chaos matches at this point? Evil won this one. putting Evil at 1 win, 1 loss. He is at 2 points now, and Yoshihashi has not won a match. He has lost 2 and is at 0 still. Next match of the night was a bit of a surprise, both in quality and in the finish. We had Togi Makabe versus Minoru Suzuki. This was awesome. As many of you know, I adore Suzuki, and he was just on a tear that night, throwing refs through barricades. Those barricades were just exploding at the touch of Suzuki. There was an awesome moment with dueling chair shots, which just gets me. It's such an easy little gimmick, but it just I love it. I love it. Lots of just big signature moves. A couple King Kong knee drops. Suzuki going for the gotch style a couple times. But this match really made me appreciate Suzuki more so than Makabe. Don't get me wrong, Makabe is a very talented guy, and I do enjoy him. But there was a moment in there when Makabe was hitting Suzuki. He had him in the corner, he was standing up and he was pounding him, and it just looked so soft, like he was obviously not, they're obviously not hitting each other, but it just looks so whereas Suzuki, I'm afraid for anybody who comes across Suzuki. Young boys, please run. I'm terrified for people in his way, because all of his moves look like they connect and they sound like they connect, and it just, I cringed at the thought of being across the ring from Suzuki, because he just looks, in his matches, he looks like he's just doing so much damage to people. But whereas Makabe doesn't. That being said, Makabe won this one. Much to my surprise, Makabe is now undefeated, 2 wins and 4 points to his name, whereas Minoru Suzuki is not won at all. He is at 2 losses and 0 points. If you'd have told me at the beginning of this G1 that we would be seeing Makabe undefeated and Minoru Suzuki with no wins, I believed you. That's surprising. I'm curious what this means for the rest of Suzuki's G1. Does this mean that we will see him just losing straight up? Maybe once he gets mathematically eliminated from winning, he'll just go on a tear and just start just destroying people. I'm really excited to see his match with Yoshihashi, because he's just gonna rip through him like a wet paper bag. And I'm excited for Evil, of course, and Elgin and Paige, let's just say all, but most importantly, Switchblade. I want to see Suzuki versus Switchblade. I want to see the king, Minoru Suzuki, humble that little knife pervert. It is going to be so sweet. That being said, when Jay White beats Suzuki in this G1, Jay White's getting some good heel heat for me, let's say. I'm liking him a lot more, but I'm getting a little ahead of myself here. Next matchup was Kazuchika Okada versus Bad Luck Fale. This was neat. Like I said before, I was really excited to see this match. Both men have changed drastically since their match last year. Their match last year was all right, nothing too memorable. This one was a lot of fun. Okada is feeling it, man, with those drop kicks. Fale is just hamming up this monster heel. This is what a big guy monster heel should be. I feel like Fale, Tomatonga, Loa, those three have kind of slipped into, oh yeah, man, we're cool, we too sweet, we're Bullet Club, we like having fun and wrestling. That I'm so glad they did this firing squad thing, because now they feel like OGBC. They feel like what Bullet Club was, which is just fuck them, we'll win. We'll just screw people over. We don't care. We got each other's back. We're a small group of tight bros. And that's exactly what happened here. Granted, before the finish, there was an awesome moment. Okada was trying to lift up Fale to do a nice body slam on him. It took him a while. He had to soften up the Giant a bit, but he finally got that body slam off. And I popped for that. That was fun. That was. It's always cool seeing those little stories play out in these matches. So Tama Tonga came out and gave Okada one of those gun stuns. He launches himself up there. It looks beautiful. Gave him a gun stun. He ate a bad luck fall, and then 1, 2, 3. Okada, 0 wins, 2 losses. Oh my god, he's probably gonna have to go undefeated for the rest of this if he has any chance of winning this, which I think he does. I think it's honestly between him, Jay White, and Tanahashi for winning this block. I'm more leaning towards Okada or Tanahashi because they're meeting in the finals, but we will see. It'll be very interesting. Our final match of the night is Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Jay White. This, I feel like, was a much better match than their Wrestle Kingdom match. This one, Jay White had fire behind him, and so did Tanahashi. I feel like maybe in that Wrestle Kingdom match, Tanahashi didn't quite have that momentum going in there, although he was the Intercontinental Champ. But this one, especially coming off that hot win over Suzuki, Tanahashi was on fire. Jay White was playing up Tanahashi's knee as per usual, and this made me think about almost same thing I have with Hangman Page and Tama Tonga I have with Jay White. It's there. I can see it. I see it. With Jay White, there is excellence there. We are very lucky to be seeing a next top guy at the ground floor when people are still indifferent on him. I really like his character work, and it's sort of difficult to differentiate character work versus in-ring work. The character of Switchblade is fully fleshed out. He knows who he is, what he's about. I like it. The in-ring stuff, it's difficult to gauge because he's all of his matches, and I think the one with Juice is the one outlier, but Omega, Tanahashi, Okada, he's all going up against top tier guys, and to which it's difficult to have a bad match with those guys. All you have to do is really keep up with them, and it'll look good. And then I can't really say that's what Jay White's doing. I'm seeing little bits of character here and there, which shows that he is trying, and he knows that he's being groomed for a top guy spot. But I don't know. I haven't quite seen that just excellence from him. There was a really cool sequence in here. It went from a Blade Runner into like a straight jacket German suplex from Tanahashi. That was pretty cool. I wouldn't mind seeing more mat wrestling, more technical stuff from Jay White. That's the one thing that's holding me back from being like, oh, this guy's going to the top. I mean, he is, but I think maybe in a year or two, all of us will be breathing with the Switchblade. That being said, after a series of low blows back and forth, just a bunch of shenanigans, a lot of referee fuckery. I like that. I'm going to keep that one. Referee fuckery. Keeping it. Trademarked. After all that, Switchblade ended up pulling out the win with his Blade Runner. He did it. Tanahashi, 1 win, 1 loss. He's at 2 points. Jay White, 2 wins, 0 losses, 4 points. Who's Jay White going to lose to? He is hot right now. New Japan is pushing that kid to the moon. If anything, I could see him maybe losing against Fale, maybe some outside shenanigans. One thing that I do want to bring up, Jay White was talking to Rocky. He said, your chaos leader is undefeated, and he's doing this for a better chaos. And his post-match thing, he said, Bullet Club is in tatters, chaos is in tatters, Jay White is there to clean it up. maybe this match with Fale could maybe he'll show some alliances between Jay White, Switchblade, and Firing Squad. I like to think Switchblade is a bit of a loner, kind of like Shibata, kind of like Goto was before he joined Chaos. I could see Jay White maybe just, I don't know. It's interesting to see because Okada is in relaxation day off mode. He is the leader of Chaos still, but I don't know if he wants it still. He seems like he's just gone through a really bad breakup and just needs to clear his head and just just one day at a time. Whereas Jay White is really, he's got a rocket strapped to him. He's ambitious, he's hungry, he's young. All fantastic things, all things you want in a faction leader. I would say. Is Jay White leader of Chaos? Yeah. Let's go ahead and say it. I mean, Okada and Gato aren't really doing much of anything. I mean, Okada hasn't won. I'm nervous about this. This is so unpredictable. I always joke at myself because I try to predict New Japan, but I just can't. It's literally the opposite of what I think. I thought Suzuki was going to beat Tanahashi. I knew Jay White was going to beat Okada. That they had that writing on the wall. And honestly, I was pretty sure Jay White was going to beat Tanahashi too. But I was almost positive Okada was going over Fale. I was thinking Fale was probably not going to win as much, but dude, Fale gets solid point standings. He is always third, fourth place. Like he gets up there. That being said, I'm curious to see who's going to be around there with him. Maybe Big Mike, maybe Evil. I could see that. I'm just so excited. I'm fully locked into G1 mode now. I am roaring to go. And thank you all for joining me with this. This is my favorite time of the year. Oh, it's beautiful. There's just new matches just about daily. I'm still not fully caught up with them, so literally every day when I get home from work, it's just 3 hours of just pure wrestling goodness. I hope you all feel the same way, and thank you all for joining me with this. I really appreciate it. Please leave a like, comment, share this wherever you talk about wrestling online, and together we'll have an awesome channel. And I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Have a nice night. Bye.